SQL allows any data type to have a null value. Has the null value ever bothered you in your SQL career? If yes, this video is going to be very helpful for you. Hello everybody, this is Naval. Today I'm going to talk about what is null and how we can use it in SQL Server efficiently. Let's get started. Null is basically not a blank, space or zero. It's unknown. So let's understand it through the SQL queries. Where department is blank. So here we are not able to find any record which is blank. Now copy and check the department where the department is having 0 and there are no record where the department is 0. Now next, to check the space, do we have any record in the department column where there is any space? No. So how we can extract the data where there is a null? So we can simply write is null. Here we had 2 records where there were 2 null in the department column, and there were 4 queries we have written and we didn't find any record first 3 queries, and the last queries we found 2 records, because I told you null is not a blank, null is not a 0, and null is not a space. It is unknown. And EF code has symbolized it with the omega to represent null in database theory. And now understand how we can use null in arithmetic operations. Let's get started. And here we can check, select if 10 plus null. Let's see what we get in output. It's null. If we add any number to the null value, we will always get the null. In any arithmetic operation, if you do minus, if you do plus, divide, multiply, you will always get the null value in arithmetic operations. And next is string concatenation. Here we have a table called employee. Let's see if we add department and employee name. Let's say employee name plus department from employee table. Let's see what we get. See, in the second record we get null value. So if somebody asks you to add those records, Zine Pelu plus null will be null, because I already told you arithmetic operations like plus, minus, if we add any number to the null value, we will always get the null. So how we can resolve this problem? This problem can be resolved with the help of concatenation. If we concate employee name, comma, department and add these 2 values, we will get the correct value. See the difference between the plus and concatenate function. So here earlier it was coming null in the case of plus, and now it is coming the correct name in concatenate function. Now come to the next. String concatenation we have done, arithmetic operations we have done. Now come to the aggregate function. Aggregate functions are like count, sum. So how we can use null in the aggregate functions? Here we have an employee table. Let's check it out and find how many records, count, salary, from employees. Let's see what we get in the output. We are getting 4. Why 4? We had 6 record in this, but null count aggregate function does not count the null value. Here we had 6 record, but the 2 record were null, and out of this 4 record was having a value. So now count function shows the not null values basically. Now come to the next is group by. How we can use group by function, group by clause in null. This is the table, and if we group by, let's say group by department, and we find the department, count of department, and we just want the department, how many departments do we have and how many records of those departments, and see, let's say if we check employee name. So let's say there were 6 record, out of 6 record null value were 2. If we group by the 2, we have 2 records of null, 3 records of the IT, and 1 record of the finances. So this is how we can do group by in null function. Here now how we can go with the distinct. Distinct can be done. Use the same query and change it according to your distinct, let's say department. So let's say how many distinct department do we get in distinct. And here you will see there were 3 distinct rows, means null was 1 and finance and IT. It is same as the group by which we have seen earlier query. And next is replace. How we can replace the null value in this. Let's say we have let's choose, select the again employee table and check, and if we want to update department, we want to update employee table, set department equal to is null with what? Where the null is there, we want to update, let's say software, where the department is null. So by this way we can replace. Let's see what we get at the end of the query. So we have updated software where we had earlier null. So by this way we can replace, we can update the null value. So that's it in the video. Now I have a question for you. So this is the question I just want you to do to upscale yourself in terms of null value. How much did you understand by this video? So here we have a query. Let's say select potato, null, and chips. If we add these 3, what will you get? And I just want the answer in the comment box so that I can understand how much did you understand through this video. I would ask you to subscribe this channel so that you can get the notification. And this video or this channel is totally related to the database clarity, and especially for the SQL queries and SQL server. So thank you so much for watching this video. Have a nice day.